Hello, people of YouTube, people of Internet, and people of world. It is I, the Classic Juan, coming to you from my ever-growing retro gaming room and streaming lab. So today, we're finishing off this game, finishing off Sweet Home, finishing off the game that started it all. The Resident Evil journey is going to take one step forward after today. So we're going to go ahead and finish off Sweet Home today. So I think that's probably going to take me, I don't know, maybe another couple of hours, but we're gonna do it. I usually just spend about an hour playing with you guys. It's Friday. I got some time to kill, so we're just gonna play through the rest of this game. I got a couple beers on the lineup. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you probably saw all the beers I have on tap for us today. And if you didn't get to see those, well, you can go ahead and check them out, and we'll be drinking them. We'll get to see how many we can drink through as we work our way through the game here. So I'm excited. I'm excited to finish this game. I will be using or I shouldn't say walkthrough, just to kind of get through the tail end of it here, just because it's a little complex as we get to the tail end of the game. But I'm going to be doing a little bit more exploring than I normally do because I'm going to have the time to do that today. So I'm going to do a little bit more exploring and also use the walkthrough, so it's going to kind of be a mishmash of stuff just because I got the time to explore it a little bit. So we're going to do that. We'll probably do a little bit more saving too, just so we don't kind of shoot ourselves in the foot here by losing anybody. Alrighty. So we are going to start our evening off with a beer that was recommended to me from a guy who works at a beer shop here locally in Austin called Witchcraft. Witch as in I can't decide which one of these I want. Craft, like witchcraft do I want? That's what it's all about. So he recommended this one. It's from a brewing company called Southern Star. They're out of Conroe, Texas. It's called Humidity, and it is a cloche style beer, which I don't have a lot of experience with. So I have had a few in my time, but not a whole lot to speak of. And the can, for whatever reason, is kind of dirty. You can see right there. And that's why I don't like drinking out of the can. Because you never know what could have happened there. So, because I don't like drinking out of a can, we got our mug, we got our glass. So typically these kinds of beers, these cloche style beers, should be drank out of a glass called a stange or stang. It's basically just a straight glass. It's got no shape to it, just straight up glass, straight and slim. I don't have one of those, so this is kind of the closest thing I have to that, so that's what we'll be using. Alright, so let's pour this guy in. Always working to perfect the pour. Well, let's get a little higher for you guys there. Look at that. Good head, good beer. The head actually kind of dissipates fairly quickly, which is usually a sign of a lighter beer. And just looking at the color of it and the way that it pours, it seems like it may be a lighter beer. So we're just going to kind of give this guy a little bit of time to. You know, a lot of people like to stick their finger in the foam and kind of whirl it around. I hate that. It's like I don't know, it's like a pet peeve of mine. I don't like when people do that. It's kind of nasty. But if you do it, that's cool. That's your thing. I'm not here to judge. Just personal preference, the thing, and all that. Not here to judge. Not here to judge. All right, guys. So we'll kind of be working through this game. I'm super excited to finish it off. Not gonna lie. It's kind of been an interesting epic journey for me, kind of just reminiscing about how I used to play these RPGs back in the day when I was in my youth, and enjoying playing those games, and the way that I would play those games, and how a lot of that has shifted to the way I play games now, which is just like this gung-ho fight through the game and try to get as far as I can as quickly as I can, versus back in the day it was a lot of exploring, a lot of taking my time, a lot of enjoying the game. Like with this game, I think today we're what, part 7, so if we pull another hour or 2 here, we'll probably be hitting like 7 or 8 hours of gameplay, which is us kind of using this walkthrough. I'd imagine that in my youth I probably could have spent anywhere between 12 to 16 hours on this game, just kind of working through it, enjoying it, reading everything there was, following the story as closely as possible, and all that good stuff. And so definitely my style of gameplay has changed, and I don't know how much of that is related to the times changing versus my age, versus now I'm a dad and I gotta like rush through this kind of stuff. I have no idea, but that's kind of where we're at now. All right, so let's move all this stuff so I can see the things. Or do I want this? I'll put it here, there, and there. All right. Alrighty then. So let's do this thing. So if you guys want to jump in on the chat, you're more than welcome to. I'm always happy to chit chat with you guys during my gameplay. That's kind of part of the fun. I'm gonna let that beer sit and let that head kind of work its way down. But in the meantime, we'll play through our game here. Alright, so we turn up the volume here because I can't hear anything. And we muted that. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a silver. Pull this out. Silver knife. Silver knife. Nope, that's a silver sword. Silver sword, strongest sword in the weapon. I mean, in the game. So we will definitely exchange that. Let's see who's ready for it. Oh, we already got somebody with the silver sword here. So a shiny spear. Shiny spear. Shiny spear is probably one of the weaker weapons, but let me see what's going on in my other party here. Items. So we got 2 cut axes. Cut axe. Yep, and another shiny spear. So the shiny spear is the weakest weapon that I have right now. So we'll go ahead and give this to Emmy for the meantime. And see what we got. And kind of move from there. All right. Go through. All right. Now we can. Let's do this. Beer in my mug from Skull Mechanics, local brewery as well. Let's take a sip and see what we got. So it definitely smells like a lager. That is an incredibly light beer, which I'd imagine is pretty normal for these types of beer. The hops are not very overt in this beer. Alright, and not a whole lot of information on the bottle, but I would definitely say the IBU level is probably in the 30s. Maybe in the 20s, not very high. Good flavor though, I do like it. Alright, and we're working. And we're moving. Alright, so there's a key somewhere up here. Oh, is this another? Alright, so we'll get that other team to come up here and grab that silver sword. Cool. Boo. If I could, there's a key, right? Oh, yeah, there it is. Just throw it in here for now. Some closed doors down there. Alright, so really we came for those weapons and for... Came for the weapons and for the key. It's a wolf! Gotta use like inter-battle time to move the characters. Reduces the risk of, you know, another battle happening, so I get it done. Alright, well, let's make sure here. Silver weapon. A roof on the key. Cut axe. Alright. So there's a locked room and we need to go open it. Oh, not that way. A doll. All of the one experience there. What the hell? Huh. Not too sure why that's still there. I should have gotten rid of it with the flashlight before. Dude, what the hell's happening here? Why am I getting attacked so damn much? Question is, where the hell did I leave that flashlight? Oh. Ugh, this is gonna be problematic. This is like right at the beginning of the game. We're doing just a hair of exploration here because I need another piece of wood. This isn't that. There's one there available, but it's not going to get my whole team across. I don't have my flashlight to. Actually, you know what? I actually don't think I need to cross that. Actually, let's see. I think I actually need to go back this way. Yes, now I'm on the right track here. All of the experience points I'm getting from these things. There you go. Alright, there's the room. Are you kidding me? Worms! Kill the worms! Somehow the worms are easier to kill and give us more experience. Alright, who has the key? Alright, here we go. Oh shit! Fire! We're taking damage. We're all taking damage. There's a blue candle in there, and there's a photo in there that I need to grab. So I'll send in these guys who have more open inventory slots. What? Now I just kind of want to get into a fight with somebody. I think if I come over here, yeah, I can use up one of these tonics here. Oh. Ching. Alright, so I'm just kind of meandering for now, trying to get them to attack my team, so I can use this tonic, health up. I just kind of prep for the next area here. See what happens. So let's head down, 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 down to the dungeon. Alright. Alright, so it says here. At this point, after going through ice and fire, no longer need the 2 key, so we'll move this key to here. Now I should go back up to grab that tonic. Alright, so everybody's leveled up. I think everybody's max prayer points. Level 15. This guy said everybody was level 17 for him, so we're a little behind the 8-ball for him here. Alright. We don't need the 2 key anymore. Hold on to the iron key. Don't need the mallet. Doesn't matter, we don't have one. So now we're in the dungeon. So let's go ahead and save our game here. Yes. Okay. Apparently it gets dicey here. So we'll want to unlock the gates. And so the most important thing here is that we're going to go for the pitchfork. And that apparently is a very dangerous room. Just because it's difficult to get in and out of the room. And so, but we want the pitchfork because the pitchfork is the most powerful weapon in the game, dealing 179 attack points and 120 spiritual attack points, which is more than double of any of the weapons that we currently have. So it's just, we gotta make it happen. This is dumb. Oh shit, didn't want to do that. Fuck. Hey, it's Mr. Senor. How's it going, man? You know, we're just playing this game, getting killed and whatnot. Apparently my character won't run. Just trying to finish up Sweet Home here for all the nice people who have been coming out and watching. Excited. Excited. Alright. Today we got going, buddy. Love the stream. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Today right now we're drinking Southern Star Humidity. It's a Klosch style beer, which I really enjoy. Very light. It's actually like a little lighter than a lager, but it's got more flavor. If that makes sense. Sorry I took your slot though. I figured you and Memorandum would be celebrating his birthday. Alright, so get that open. Alright, so this is where the dicey part comes in that we need to read a little bit. So the first room is the sand room. That's the two entrances you see there both go to the same room. And that's the first sand room. And so here is where the pitchfork is, and like I said, the pitchfork, most powerful weapon in the game. We want to get this weapon, but it's going to be difficult because of the room that it's in. It has a hole in the center and a sandy floor. There are two ways in, and the closest one to the rope will leave you unable to get out again. Using Asuka first, walk across the room and pick up the weapon, and then clean the fresco. You cannot return using the hole near the rope. Side entrance. So they need another person to hook them out using the rope. Alright, so let's get our party situation all squared away here. So we got Asuka. Let's look at this. Alright, so the pitchfork is like right here. So I don't see any reason to go in that room if the pitchfork is right here. Which really isn't a pitchfork, it's like a pictic fork. I don't know if there's like another fork in the room. Should have just grabbed it. Some damage. Got some leveling up action. I don't know if I actually need the gold key anymore. I'll leave the gold key here. Yeah, I'll leave the gold key here and pick up the rope. Alright. So let me undo my team here. I just want to look inside and see if there's another. There's the other pitchfork. I guess I could have two. Should I go for it? be dicey. Alright. Take the other entrance. After a short time, she will start sinking and cry out for help, and she will start to spin, getting closer and closer to the hole. Rescue her, you have to use the timing right. Alright, so, whoop. So, take us and cut back over here. And who's over here? I think it's Taro. It's got rope. Yep, okay, go in here. Him hang out in here. What weapons does she have? Let me have her trade off with somebody. Just run. Sorry, like Gabe said before, a lot of management here. Kiko. Damn. All right, here we go. Let's do this thing. And we're in it. Alright, I guess I gotta wait till she starts to spin. I don't know, something's supposed to be happening here. Hmm. Well, she's stuck in there and I can't get her out. And it says she's supposed to start spinning, but she's not spinning. Alright, this may be one of those things that kind of like with these remakes gets glitched out, and so we'll just leave that alone. So lucky for us, we saved it right before any of that stuff started happening, so no harm, no foul. So we'll just skip it. We have one pitchfork at least. So the second room says to avoid at all costs. So where do we need to go? Third, fourth. So across the river of fire. Alrighty, so we are taking these two kids. They say to go one at a time, so we'll do that. Also recommend running. I don't believe this is the room I want to go into. Nope, definitely don't want to go in here. Don't want to die in the spikes. Don't want to die in the spikes. No! No. Took a little bit of damage there. It's hard. So, if I can't say anything about comparing this to the game to the movie, nothing like the movie. This and the movie, very different things. Both of which are enjoyable. Just saying. Ooh, definitely no. Shit. Oh shoot. Oh, we oh, killer tofu. Happy birthday, man. Glad you could make it out. Hang out with me for a little bit. You drinking a beer ski for your B-day? Cheers. How old are you now? How many years of experience of 21 do you have? Alright. $33. You have 33 years of experience of being 21. It's a lot of years experience, man. Fuck, is that how old I'm gonna be in a week or so? 2 weeks, I think. Ooh. Getting old, man. Getting old, it's rough. Blue flames in hand. Alright, this, I guess we have to do something with coffins. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Tool, photo, diary, coffin. Item. It's item. Boom. A boom shakalaka. Híjole. Battle time. Ooh. I think we're right here. Yes. You go to hell and you die. That was close. Alright, Alright. So now for the final portion of the game. Let's finish this beer before we get to the final dungeon. So if you give me a quick second, I'm actually, well, let's save here just so that nothing bad happens. Stop. Alright, I'm gonna go get a refill of something different beer, and I'll be right back and we'll talk about that for a quick second. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Alright, that was a little longer than 2 seconds. I apologize. I apologize for my deception. Alright. Nose is itchy. Alright. So, number 2 on the list this evening of beers is actually one that I picked up at random earlier today. It's by a brewery called Uncle Billy's Brewery. It is out of here in Austin, Texas, and it is called Lazy Day Lager. And I guess let's block this here a little bit. No, can't do it. Can't do it. All right, I guess that's Uncle Billy right there. All right, so what does the can tell us? The can, aside from just straight up looking loungy, actually gives us a fair amount of information. Alright, so this one says, share one with a sunny day. In Central Texas, there's nothing lazier than a float down the river. Lazy Day Lager features Vienna malts and noble hops from an incredibly dry and drinkable brew. A golden libation that says, slow down and savor the moment in every season. Handcrafted in Austin, Texas, 12 ounces, 5.5% alcohol by volume. IBU of 20. Alright, let's drink this bad boy. Never had it before, so we're all going to find out about this together. And as per usual, in our glass, did give it a quick rinse. This guy's clearly got some more head action going on. Slow the pour, slow the pour, slow the pour. Down to a trickle. All that. Alright. That's all that foam is what you want to avoid having in your stomach. That's when you get real like, oh, bloated after having a beer. Too much foam in your beer. Alright. So we've gotten to the final checklist here right before the final stage. So before we enter the final dungeon, we must have 4 items. We must have the tool, the diary, the photo, and the coffin. Let's see if we have all that stuff. I got coffin. I have photo. I have tool. Oh, I don't have the diary. So we're gonna have to backtrack here and get that. So the diary, if I can remember correctly, is going to be north, I think. Just gonna straight up kill you. I think it's just right up this way. Oh, nope. Well, I don't know why I brought you guys. You clearly can't do this. You know what? I'll have them go put this blue candle on this other room over here. So we'll just leave them here for now. Alright, so let's collect all of our furnishings that we need. Whoa, almost fell. Alright, so we're coming to collect all the things that we need for the final level, final checklist. As you know, we talked to that guy and he told us those are the things that we need. Rope. Use the rope. Swing across, and I'm pretty sure that we're up here. Do we have boots? No boots. Alright. I'm pretty sure I don't need any keys anymore. wall. All right. Let's keep pouring here. I'll hop back over. Rolling, 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 right. Alright, and then we need to dump this other candle. I actually need both teams to come over here, just because the other dude has the lighter. So we'll go ahead and call the rest of the team over. Whoops. Nothing happened. Well, it's done. Alright. So we got the 3 candles. So we got the tool, we got the diary, we got the photo, we got the coffin. All that's done. We got the 3 candles. Those have been put and lit. Now that all the rooms, we don't need any of the keys. Alright. Let's keep pouring this guy. There you go. Alright, let's take a sippy sip. Oh, that is a straight up lager if I've ever had one. And it is malty. That was the word that I was looking for that cloche, is malty. It does have a lot of malt flavor, the cloche does, but it is heavy. It has definitely got a lot more flavor than the lager. Not to say that the lager has nothing, but the bitterness isn't there like you have with the cloche. So if this lazy day is a 20 on the IBU scale, then that cloche is definitely in the 30 range. Definitely not a 20. Delicious. And just look at that color right there. Great color. Pray. Pray. It's flickering. It collapsed. Alright, so this is the final room. All right. Oh no. So we're just gonna let these things take us. We'll just get taken. Come take me. Alright, let's reconvene here. Let's do a little bit of leveling up here. Let's kill these knights. Alright, so the guy in the walkthrough had told us to leave the tonic here, and I hadn't read that, and so I had grabbed it and used it before we got to that part, because I didn't read ahead. That was about one of the times that, like, I just said, oh, let me get through this part and we'll close it up. looking pretty good across the board here. Okay, everybody's level 16 at this point. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, so we gotta find a bunch of clones here. I'll do a little bit of quick reading here. So, in there's 2 ways to proceed in this area. Send in one person first and head straight ahead and you will find an overhang. You can wait under this overhang to avoid the whirling spirits and then send in another. When the coast is clear, or nearly so, the first person can walk forwards and then right. There are no random encounters here, but you can use the set battles to get the rest of the teams to catch up using call. Found that I could get a team of 3 to the first overhang and then split up, sending one person forward, then turn right. They're heading in the right direction because various messages will appear. The team be able to control the first person and then left. If she shouts, use the tool. Alright. So it seems like this is going to be an interesting trek here. Alright, so it seems like Asuka's probably going to be our decoy here. She has the weakest weapon. Alright, so we'll get her in here. Man, these things are going to be a pain in the butt. Whoops. Damn it. Chica. She shouts, use the tool. No! Damn it. It gets dicey here at the end, I guess. Shoot. Sometimes with these games, no matter how good of a walkthrough you get, you still gotta put in the time. Still gotta put in the time. I want to say there's not any more of those pink things flying around, so we probably should be able to like straight shot this at this point. This is probably the tactic I should have taken initially, but here we are. Nope. Huh. Oh. Akiko. Pitchfork, silver, silver, silver. Who's got the weakest weapon? Asuka has the weakest weapon, so she'll just always pray whenever we battle here. And I think Kazu has the pitchfork, yep, so he'll be the attacking one at all times. Diary reveals the heart. Taro! Camera guy. So whoever's the party that you're leading with, they obviously attack first, and so I want to get everybody's prayer points back, so I'm going to lead with Asuka here. So we can beef everybody's prayer points back up. She's got the dress. Boom. Got everybody leveled up skis. Oh shit. What did I just do? What did I think I just triggered the boss accidentally. You guys ready? I'm not even ready right now. I'm kind of scared. Alright, so it says the trick to beating Lady Mamiya is to pay attention to what she says. As the end of every round, she will make a comment. If you attempt to pray attacked, you will see the message that is it. There are times that you must use pray attack. Attacks can do variable amounts of damage. No pattern. Up here, make sure to call the rest of the group. Also use a tonic during the next round if you think you need it. She will repeat the same words at the end of each turn. Vary a little in terms of the order. This can go on for quite a few rounds, or it may only be that eventually she will say, "I will kill you all, die." There she is. It's on! Mamiya! Not needed. Everybody attack! We attacking. I will kill you all. Die. Time to use a tool. We'll attack. Next round, go away beyond from here. Here's a photo. Look, you were alive 30 years ago. Not now. Oh, probably should have saved before I started this, but here we are. Emmy's taking some hits. That's all I can say. We're gonna pray because everybody can pray right now. Oh shit! Not good. Not good. I think this is bad. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely call this bad right now. Alright, Emmy. You gotta be strong for me, Emmy. Don't die on me, Emmy. Alright. Time to use a diary. Probably a good time to use a dress. We praying. So the white flashing lights indicate kind of if we're making progress here. My baby. Pray here. Nope. Go to your rest. Go to your rest. My baby. My baby. Oh no, no! Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. Coffin is what we want to use. Damn. God, let's hope we can cycle back around to the baby thing. That's what we need her to say. Shit, and Emmy's so low on health right now. We should hopefully be able to get it on this next go. I selected the stupid camera last time that messed me up. There we go. Alright. Tool. Coffin. Gotta get it on this round or one of my guys is gonna die. Come on, coffin. Shit. What is happening right now? Coffin should be working. Why is it having no effect? There we go. Come on, that was all the way up. 88, please. Yes! She's at peace now, and the estate is serene once more. Follow me. As Yamamura said, Yamamura. Yes, he said the power from within would save us all. Unfortunately, he sacrificed himself for our sake. How sad, yet noble. He felt responsible, guilty in a way. Was he Ichi? Please hurry. Oh yeah. Well guys, that is Sweet Home, and we're gonna kind of finish watching the credits here, but that is the game. This is the originator of the Resident Evil saga. So after this, this coming Tuesday, I will probably take a break just to kind of take a minute in between games here. I may decide to stream something other random, but the week after, on the 8th, we'll get back to it. We'll do some Resident Evil Director's Cut for the PlayStation 1. Oh! All that work for nothing. The report is complete and all is well. Comments? Comments? Leave your comments below. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice. So that's the game, guys. That is Sweet Home. That is the best ending to that game. There's other alternate endings depending on how many characters you finish the game with. And we'll probably try those out later on. I hope you enjoyed that run. Please, we only got through 2 beers today. The Lazy Day Lager by Uncle Billy's Brewery, and the Humidity by Southern Star. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you enjoy those beers and try to pick them up. Like I said, next week we may be off. The week after, we start with Resident Evil, the Director's Cut for PlayStation. The game that ultimately became the game that changed it all. This is the game, obviously, that started everything, but that game is really where it all took off. So that is the ending. If you guys missed any of that, I'm sorry. We've come to the end. You are more than welcome to rewatch it. Great ending, kind of great gameplay, just great game all around, enjoyable. I highly recommend people play through this game. It is just fun. And so, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Fantastic game. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button below. If you didn't, say you didn't. If you got any comments, please write them down below. If you really enjoyed the stream or really enjoy any of the streams that we do, please subscribe. You got Jack of All Games streaming on Mondays, currently doing some Call of Duty, I believe. Myself on Tuesday, doing some classic games, currently running through the Resident Evil Saga. We'll be doing Resident Evil Director's Cut, not this coming Tuesday, but the one after. And then we got Mr. Senor streaming board games on Fridays, which is freaking awesome. And so I took a slot today just because I think he's out with Memorandum, celebrating Memorandum's 33rd birthday. So I'm pretty sure they're out on the town. They did leave me some comments, but I'm pretty sure they're out and about now. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really appreciate it. It has been fun. It has been real. And until not this coming Tuesday, but the one after that, you know what to do, and that is keep it classic.